Pisces, the flowing water of the universe, born to weave through every narrow passage, to wash away every barrier, and to transform into the most radiant peak your heart has ever dreamed of. If in recent times you have felt trapped in a repetitive job, in a life slipping away like a leaking stream, in a sense of emptiness despite having tried hard enough, then perhaps you are standing exactly at the crossroads that the universe has chosen for you. You are living in a world of upheaval, at the intersection between global economic recession and the explosion of the digital age. Artificial intelligence, rapid technologies, and new models are emerging from the very cracks left behind by the COVID pandemic. Can you feel it? Those cracks are silently but inevitably spreading through every corner of daily life. In the midst of this chaos, repetitive work, relationships maintained out of habit, and crushing financial pressures are suffocating the souls of those who were born to dream big and love deeply like you. Amidst those endless loops, have you ever asked yourself, am I truly living or merely surviving? You were not born to accept a life that is safe but emotionally barren, nor to wander endlessly in the cycles of existence without a true destination. And there have been moments when you told yourself, just try a little harder. But do you know that this year, what you truly need is not to strive aimlessly, but to return to the original frequency the universe set aside just for Pisces, a frequency tuned from distant stars, carrying within it a unique energy that you were born with. In 2025, if you dare to choose the right path, you will not only awaken the dormant flow of prosperity, but also stir the purest call, the call that reminds you why Pisces carries within the power to heal, transform, and guide lost souls. Perhaps, right at this moment, your heart is trembling, because deep inside, your soul knows a door is waiting for you to open it. A door that only those brave enough to live fully allied with the frequency the universe carved into their hearts from the very beginning can walk through. But to do that, you must first know yourself clearly and recognize the energy group that the universe assigned to you on the day you were born. Modern astrology shows that Pisces is divided into 3 distinct birth groups, each carrying a different journey of wealth, a different lesson, and a different doorway in 2025. Understanding which group you belong to is the key to unlocking the flow of true prosperity and authentic living. And you will be surprised to realize all the recent crises, frustrations, and financial pressures have actually been the universe's signals leading you toward the greatest transformation of your journey. So, are you ready? Let's lift the veil on the secrets together. Group 1. Pisces, born between February 19 and February 28. Those who carry within them the ability to turn dreams into reality. You belong to a special group of Pisces, born in the earliest days of this zodiac sign, carrying the purest essence of Neptune, the planet representing dreams, compassion, and the ability to sense beyond the tangible world. You were not born merely to exist, but to become a bridge between the material world and the deepest realms of the human soul. Yet precisely because of that, 2024 may have made you taste disappointment more than once. A job that seemed stable drained your inspiration. Projects that you worked tirelessly on did not yield the results you had hoped for, and the feeling of being lost in this world grew stronger, sometimes leaving you on the verge of giving up. The universe will not let you drift endlessly in dreams. Moving into 2025 with the powerful support of Jupiter as it passes through your 3rd house, the domain of communication, skills, and learning, and your 6th house, the domain of daily work and healthcare, you will be challenged. You are not only meant to dream, but to turn those dreams into real actions, into tangible products and values that can reach and impact the lives of others. This is no longer the time to merely cherish beautiful ideas in your mind. This is the year you must start building, bringing what you believe into the real world. The universe will no longer grant you the option of postponement. It is urging you to turn your potential into results, your inspiration into actual achievement. The movement of Jupiter will open up many opportunities for you to learn, expand your network, hone your skills, and explore new directions in your career. At the same time, it demands that you cultivate greater discipline, practicality, and persistence in every small daily action. This is the year when, if you truly act, the dreams that once lived only in your mind will gradually take form in the real world. So, what should you do? It's not about doing more, and it's not about enduring just a little longer. It's about changing the way you create value through your intuition, your deep empathy, and your innate talents. Pisces, you were born with a priceless gift, the ability to deeply understand the human soul and sense what hasn't even been spoken. This isn't mere sensitivity, it's intuition, a silent language you have always naturally understood. This ability can become your greatest asset in a modern world full of uncertainty and change. You can transform your emotional intelligence into truly meaningful careers, such as mentoring, coaching, content creation for blogs, podcasts, or knowledge-sharing platforms. You can channel your sharp intuition into creating real-world products or services, from emotional consulting to applied arts, and even brand design infused with emotional resonance and depth. Instead of exhausting your soul in cookie-cutter jobs, this is the year to turn your lived experiences and profound feelings into value. These could be the stories you tell, the inspiration you spread, or the products you create from the heart. Remember, your greatest asset is not a degree or a resume, it's the depth with which your soul can touch the souls of others. A likely scenario in 2025. You realize you no longer feel excited about your current office job, even if your colleagues are kind and your salary stable. Or you are offered a project requiring more creativity and communication, yet you hesitate because it doesn't feel safe. This is exactly the crossroads the universe is presenting. If you dare to trust your intuition and seriously invest in developing your soft skills, you will open up a new flow of prosperity. Your true talent does not lie in competing or racing like others. Your talent lies in listening to the world through the ears of your soul and telling its story in a way that stirs the heart. And if you're still hesitating, thinking, "But I'm not good enough, but I don't have the certificates, but I'm not ready," remember this. Jupiter in your 3rd and 6th houses doesn't demand that you be perfect from the start. The universe only asks that you begin. Learn a little every day, hone your skills step by step, and slowly transform each fragment of your intuition into tangible work. That is the true path Pisces must walk in 2025. The real world won't always be kind, and at times you may feel like it's too harsh for your tender soul. But believe this, it is precisely because you are delicate, sensitive, and compassionate that you can create the products, services, and values that the world deeply needs. And then you will realize, when you live true to the purest essence of Pisces, you won't just find yourself again, you will naturally attract the flows of prosperity, love, and lasting success, just as the universe originally intended. Group 2. Pisces born between March 1 and March 10, those who turn their own pain into light to heal others. If Pisces born in late February are called to turn dreams into reality, then you, Pisces born between March 1 and March 10, carry a more silent and sacred mission: to heal the world through the deepest wounds of your own soul. You are not only influenced by Neptune, the planet of dreams and compassion, but also deeply marked by Pluto, the symbol of rebirth, transformation, and the exploration of the deepest layers of human emotions. This makes you one of the most sensitive and resilient souls in the entire zodiac circle. You feel the world not only through your senses, but with every cell, every beat of your heart. And thus, every time you are hurt, every time you experience loss, it feels as though you are breaking from the inside out. The year 2024 was likely not an easy one for you. Financial pressures, unnameable failures, self-doubt after numerous efforts that bore little fruit. All these may have made you feel adrift in life, like someone carrying an entire ocean inside yet finding no shore to anchor to. But remember, souls marked by Pluto are never buried forever. They are reborn from their own ashes, stronger, deeper, and more radiant with every fall. Pain does not destroy them. It becomes the very soil from which they rise as their brightest selves. And in 2025, with the simultaneous activation of your second house, representing self-worth, personal assets, and the ability to independently generate stable income, and your eighth house, representing deep psychological transformation, shared finances, investments, and inner rebirth, the universe is opening up a rare opportunity for you, an opportunity to transform the very heartbreaks that once crushed you into precious resources, into a new foundation for wealth, inner strength, and a spectacular rebirth. As 2025 unfolds and the second and eighth houses are activated, the universe will no longer allow you to merely survive. Your path no longer lies in soulless jobs done just to pay the bills, nor in straining yourself to live up to others' expectations. If you wake up each morning feeling exhausted and wondering, how much longer must I endure this? Know that this is not weakness. It is the alarm bell of your soul calling you back to your true path. It is time to stop, turn inward, and ask yourself, what wounds from the past have shaped me, and how can I transform those very experiences into a gift of healing for others? Because it is from the deepest losses that you will find your greatest strength for your rebirth. With your deep nature, intense emotions, and innate compassion, Pisces Group 2 carries not just the ability to heal from old wounds. You also hold a rare gift, the ability to see the dreams not yet fully formed within others' hearts. You don't just sense their pain. You also sense the faint glimmers of hope and silent desires they themselves may not even recognize. And it is this very sensitivity that allows you to ignite the best within those who have grown weary. A timely word, a knowing glance, a simple story shared. These can rekindle a dream flickering out in someone's heart. Your journey is not only to overcome your own pain, but to restore faith in life, in love, and in humanity. If you have experienced emotional loss, family breakdown, financial failure, or periods of confusion and lost direction, know this: they are not burdens to be hidden. They are the priceless treasures the universe has entrusted to you to be transformed into strength, and from them you can create values that carry true impact. Life skills workshops, empathetic counseling sessions, healing coaching programs, or writing songs and designs infused with the power of rebirth. Every experience you have endured, whether drenched in tears or etched with pain, can become a light that guides those who are lost in a darkness you once knew too well. You don't need to succeed big to have the right to share. In truth, those who are lost find the greatest comfort when they hear from someone who has fallen, but chose to rise again by their own strength. A real wound, a real story, a real faith. These are the three gifts you can offer to the world, and also the keys to unlocking a sustainable financial flow born not from struggle, but from authenticity. In 2025, if you have the courage to face your pain, heal it, and offer it back to life in some form, the universe will not let you walk this path alone. Money, opportunities, and recognition will come, not because you try harder, but because you are real. For a Pisces like you, the path to sustainable wealth doesn't begin with cold business plans. It begins with a heart that has once been shattered, but has chosen to love life all over again. Group 3. Pisces, born between March 11 and March 20. Those who carry the desire to guide others and the longing to build a stable, lasting life. There are wounds that need healing, there are dreams that need to be realized, and then There are people like you, Pisces born between March 11 and March 20, who are born to rebuild a new world from those very fractures and aspiration. You embody a rare blend between Neptune representing the yearning to transcend reality and Saturn symbolizing discipline, structure, and sustainability. That is why you are not content with just dreaming. Deep inside, there is always a persistent call. Turn your dreams into systems. Turn your ideals into fortresses. As you step into 2025, with Saturn moving directly through Pisces, you will have no choice but to confront the ultimate question. Are you still living true to your core values, or have you unconsciously lost yourself in jobs and choices that no longer reflect who you truly want to become? 2025 will be the year that forces you to pause and review every corner of your life, from the home you live in, the work you do, to the way you earn, spend, and build financial stability for the future. It's not only about the tangible aspects, but also the dreams you once cherished when you were younger. Dreams that, over time, you may have forgotten or set aside. Because this is not just a time to repair what is broken, it is a time to ask yourself, what still resonates with who you are today, and what has become a burden, holding back your true growth? The universe is giving you a rare chance to renew everything, from your material foundations to the very core of your soul. In 2025, the powerful activations of key planetary forces will simultaneously impact your 4th house, the realm of family and emotional foundation, and your 10th house, the realm of career and social status. This shows that not just your work, but the very roots of your inner life are calling for reconstruction, stronger, more authentic, and more resilient. This is no longer the time to patch up what is already falling apart. There is no more room for half-hearted choices, no more clinging to temporary stability just to survive another day. If your life's foundation was built on compromise or outdated expectations from others, 2025 will shake it to its core, and when everything trembles, it's not a loss, it's an invitation to rebuild, with your own hands, a foundation that truly reflects who you are. The path towards stability is not about clinging to the old, but embracing the gifts Saturn offers you: systematic thinking, meticulous organization, and extraordinary patience. You are best suited for long-term projects where sustainability is the highest priority. Project management, personal finance advising, building value-driven business models. These are the fields where you can not only succeed, but also feel a profound sense of purpose. If your heart leans towards community, 2025 will open major opportunities for you to lead. You could lead sustainable living groups, build ethical business models, or become a career mentor, helping others find steady paths amidst a chaotic world. Because now more than ever, the world needs those who don't just dream, but know how to turn ideals into real actions. In 2025, you will feel a powerful inner urge, the need to build a home of your own. It could be a literal house, a true home, or perhaps a career, a sustainable system of values that you believe in. Regardless of form, the longing to create a solid place to anchor yourself will steadily grow within you. However, that journey might not be fully understood or supported by everyone around you. There will be moments when you feel isolated even among the people who once felt familiar. But remember, a Pisces guided by Saturn doesn't need widespread applause. What you truly need is a foundation sturdy enough to lean on, one you build for yourself. Ground beneath your life shakes, the instinct of many is to panic, either to rush into change or cling even harder to what's familiar. But you don't need to be extreme or hasty. Often, the greatest transformations don't come from demolishing everything, but from adjusting one brick at a time in the foundation you already have. You don't have to quit your job immediately, you don't have to tear everything down in a single day, but you do need to start redesigning the foundation of your life, patiently, deliberately. Even if you don't escape to the countryside or start your own business right away, a small shift, like tightening your personal finances, setting long-term career goals, prioritizing what truly matters, can already change the entire feeling you have about your life. Major transformations rarely begin with noisy actions. Sometimes a single right question is enough to alter the entire course of your life. Do I have the courage to change my life instead of merely enduring it each day? Because for Pisces Group 3, success doesn't come from sudden explosions. It comes from the steady, honest efforts nourished daily by your deepest conviction. And remember, not every dream has to die in the real world if you have the patience to build it a solid foundation. No matter which Pisces group you belong to, 2025 marks a cosmic milestone, sending you a heartfelt reminder. It's time for you to live authentically, to live for yourself, to live fully, with the dreams, the heart, and the faith you were born with. There is no more room for half-hearted paths, no more time for choices lacking true commitment, and no more reasons to postpone the building of the life your soul was always meant to live. You, the one who carries the spirit of Pisces, were born to touch the deepest layers of emotion, dreams, and compassion. And now, the universe is asking you to use those very gifts to create a new reality, one that is more authentic, more abundant, and more free. If you are still feeling uncertain, remember this: your dreams are not meaningless. Your moments of pain and defeat were not in vain. The most silent, sacred desires hidden deep within your heart, they are the compass guiding you back to your true essence. In 2025, not everyone will understand you. Not every path will be easy to walk, but you are not alone. The universe is right beside you, whispering guidance through every opportunity, every intuition, every twist and turn. With every step you take closer to your inner truth, you are awakening the flow of lasting abundance and happiness that has always been meant for you. And trust that very first heartbeat, the heartbeat of your own soul. If you have stayed with us until now, I invite you to share your birth date, along with something you've always been naturally good at, but never believed could bring you financial prosperity. Perhaps from that very sharing, you will glimpse the door that has been waiting for you all along. And if you are wondering which zodiac signs should Pisces team up with to build the strongest financial alliances in 2025, then don't miss the next video. Together, we will explore the zodiac pairings that can not only understand Pisces, but also co-create thriving, sustainable, and inspiring ecosystems of abundance. See you in the next part, where Pisces will no longer live just to survive, but to lead the way and inspire.